At the risk of sounding like an old uncle, I must tell you, young kids, 35 and below, you have to learn to communicate. I don't mean communicate being supportive and being friendly and being getting likes. I mean really talk. Talk about the serious things that matters, having serious conversations because in my workplace, recently I had to fire a couple nice young kids. Not so much because their job performance bad, but simply because they did not know how to communicate. They did not know how to communicate what they're doing to each other or to their superiors. And that caused a lot of misunderstanding, anxiety, and ineffectiveness. And yeah, I know that this generation of people, this young generation, grew up on thumbs ups and likes and so forth. And it's like a drug. It's like crack cocaine. You gotta get that. You gotta be liked. Gotta get that thumb up every freaking day. But the reality is, the things that you need to talk about, the things that really matters, often don't come with thumbs ups. Initially, often it comes with thumbs down. But only in time do they become thumbs ups because the people who you give the message to understand you. But it takes time sometimes because things that matter aren't easy conversations, but you have to have them. And that's the difference, at least what I can observe, between older, more experienced people. The ones maybe didn't grow up with thumbs ups and likes and heart buttons, and the ones who does. Ones who do. I mean, so take this my advice to heart before you get fired, before you become undervalued, to really learn how to communicate. Communicate your needs, communicate what you're doing, communicate when something's not right, communicate. And if you can do that, you will stand head and shoulders above people of your same generation. At least here in Malaysia. Maybe elsewhere, young people know how to communicate better. But here, what I see young people communicate is very superficial, it's very curt, and it's mostly, the communication is structured around bond building, not getting things done, which is completely useless in workplaces.